this guy's name? Hey, bro! Oh, it's too close to my head.
Just put it in.
Brother. I swear I will throw it away.
Don't flick.
Someone to hold your hand.
I'm trying so hard to do it. I want to do it.
Most expensive snakes we have sold was 45,000 ringgit. One snake.
You are basically like the Tiger King Malaysia version. Today we are at an indoor animal zoo. Exotic animals. For me, I've always loved exotic animals. Something about animals that intrigues me, man. I just like looking at them. Wait, these are baby goats, huh? It's a pygmy goat. How does it carry this, right?
So just a hug around them.
Hard, okay.
Can't put pressure in the belly area.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, you're so light. Oh, yo. Is it a female or a male?
This is female. The other one is a male. The horns are just starting to grow.
Oh, there's horns that will grow as well, huh? Oh yeah, you can actually feel it.
If you get too close to the base, they'll spit on it.
They'll spit?
But it's not like a stomach, it's just a normal spit on it.
So they're a bit defensive as well, is it?
They are defensive.
Which one is the calmer one? It's not going to attack, huh?
Yeah, don't worry. He'll run away, he won't run towards you.
I mean, there's no place for him to run anyways. Oh god, that's making sound.
No, just move away only.
You squat.
Okay, alright, okay, calm down.
Continue.
Yo, he's coming to you, I'm telling you, man.
You wait here.
What's this guy's name? Hey, bro, help me.
This is Mocha. This is Kopiko and this is
Kopiko damn naughty, eh?
So you don't be scared.
This one is a bit.
It was looking at my eyeballs, man. You look at it, oh no, okay.
This one, see, even if it's close, you can only spit one.
I won't spit, okay. Alright, okay, bro.
I can get it.
Hey, man. Want some carrots? Oh, like these rabbits are properly fat, man.
These are just very spoiled.
Come, spoiled rabbits, come.
This one is.
Okay, he's eating now.
This one's nice.
Ayo, come.
They've been eating carrots for some time, so they want a bit variety.
Hey, don't fight, man. Come on, here, take. Here. Alright.
Wow, he has a strong kick, man.
Is it? Come
Yeah,
kick.
rabbits do have.
Kick.
Play a bit with the feet.
Yeah,
No, it's a strong kick. It won't hurt you.
Oh my, yo, it's okay, alright.
This one is a bit more flexible with the holding style. Because it's very long also.
Oh, it's shaking. Okay, oh, it stinks. Hello. Oh, the nails are damn long. Oh,
He won't bite. He'll big, but he won't bite.
okay, fine. Alright.
He'll try to climb on your shirt.
Oh, calm down.
Just jump around here. Jump around.
Oh, you're just there. Is that how it walks usually? No, right?
No.
What's this guy's name?
Adi.
Adi. Hello, Adi. Say hello. Hi. Oh, this is so cute. Am I allowed to touch it?
From behind only.
From behind, yes. Okay, maybe not.
I mean like here.
Oh, it's coming so close to my face. Oh, there's another one here.
This one you can pet.
This I can pet, right? Hello. What's this one's name?
What's this first name?
The name is Ajib.
Ajit.
Ajib. A-G-I-B.
Oh,
But
yeah, that's
the
so cute.
the species is a red lorikeet.
Okay. What does that even mean?
It's a very nice bird. Okay.
But this one, it won't fly away, is it?
They're all very well trained. Like you don't even train them with even that.
Look at the tongue. Amber.
This is actually the oldest.
Oh, this is
amongst them.
beautiful.
This is the oldest amongst all of them.
This is the oldest one. How old is this one?
7, 8 years old.
7, 8 years. How long can these birds live? Oh man, God.
No, don't worry. He nibbles one. No.
Okay,
Just
alright.
the shoulder.
Relax.
The higher perch.
He's gonna budge out my eyes, man. He's aiming for my eyeball. Okay, now we're moving on to the reptiles.
This is the reticulated python.
This is the what?
A reticulated python. It's a golden
Oh
child.
my god, this is huge.
This is the longest python, longest snake in the world.
Longest snake in the world, huh?
It's like leather, like
Oh wow, it is like leather.
We'll go. You want to touch this?
Don't just give
I'll
it
hold
to
your hand below. Okay, just put your hand there.
But make it very slow, huh?
Okay.
We do it slowly. Put the head, put the head that side.
Wait, you want him to cut into a ball first?
Okay.
Okay, don't leave me, don't leave me. Just
hold it.
okay, okay, alright, okay.
So just one.
The head's going down.
Okay, one shot for the camera.
One shot for the camera.
Just you're holding it alone.
With
Okay.
No. The head, you can't trust animals, man.
Just relax.
Relax, man. This is don't worry.
Do I not look relaxed?
Spread it, lah.
No, you don't look relaxed.
You're getting more pale.
Can the snake like kiss the chicks or not?
Can.
Do it, lah. Try it.
No.
Oh my good lord. Oh god. Oh no.
Alright, Mila, stop trying to
The snake, the fit.
Just relax.
Just relax. What is he gonna do?
See, he'll say, you can get it next.
I support. I emotional support. Where's the face? Okay, I'm good. Oh, it's soft.
You come stand beside. Here. Just hold the tail. Come. Relax.
Hey, brother.
The head is fine.
The fit.
I'll hold. Okay. Your girlfriend will save the head.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right. See, we are doing it together.
She's holding the head. Relax.
The face is coming here. Okay. All right.
Hold that side.
Hold.
Save Vikar.
Hold,
Yeah.
safe. All right.
Save Vikar.
Okay. All right. Oh, this is a nice picture. Okay. Hey, this kid got no fear. What's going on here?
She is holding the head.
This kid got no fear.
I'll save you guys.
I'm gonna help you guys. Okay. You guys are safe. Don't worry. You're safe.
We're okay.
Yeah. Don't worry. Because I'm here. Safe. I've dealt with too many snakes in my life already, man. I'm done. Only brother, I think I don't want. I think maybe wait. It's too much, man.
No, trust me, you won't do anything.
Don't you see the head, man?
You put it on your neck. I hold the.
You're not holding the head. You gotta hold the head. Somebody's gotta hold the head, man.
Okay, we will hold the head. Okay.
Okay. Yo, it's too close to my head. Just put it in. Brother. Stop. Okay.
Support the snake.
Okay. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Should I prepare her first before you guys put me in?
She's okay.
Okay, video.
Okay.
Oh my god, it's quick.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Alrighty. Okay. Oh my god, it's looking towards me. Alright. Take out mine first.
Guys, you know what's the best part? He's so worried about that head that he didn't notice that this head.
Oh, yo.
It's
Hey.
You walk like your leg.
Oh. It's easy stuff, guys. Don't be, no fear. Don't be scared. Yeah, it's just a snake. Wait, hold on. I want to see how it looks like
I
first.
hold your hand when you're holding it.
Hey, brother.
A long time ago we did this before.
A long time ago,
No, with you.
I never once held this thing. I
You
remember.
didn't have, but we came
lah.
very close to it.
Coming close is fine. I'm good with coming close to it.
Okay, come.
I pet it.
No, you can't pet it. That's worse.
Why?
No, you just hold. Okay, I'll hold your
But
hand.
I swear,
I'll stand in front of you. I'll hold your
Arwin,
hand.
I swear, I will
Don't flick.
throw it away.
Don't flick. Come.
Not at me.
Wait, Arwin.
You see, the friend crawl like this. See?
You want
Very
to
slow.
guide him.
Yeah, just put your hand in middle.
Okay, we both our hands together.
Okay. That's super
Don't
gay, but okay.
don't straight away. Don't straight away give it to me.
Because he will throw it, guys.
Yo, I cannot. I'm sorry. I tried.
You look at it,
I
it's so
tried.
slow.
It's fucking
try
slowness,
again.
man.
On your toes.
Don't throw it.
No, I won't. I'm
Don't
not gonna
give me the
throw
whole
it.
thing, huh?
Yeah, see? He's just touching you.
You need someone to hold your hand.
I'm trying so hard to do it. I want to do it.
Just don't move your hand. Okay, hold half of it.
I just hold half. I cannot, bro. Arwin, I'm so sorry.
You try.
Yo, what is wrong with you people, man?
Okay. That hand moving. Just keep one hand. Okay.
Okay, that,
look
this is
brave
good. See, it's not. Don't be scared, guys. This is fine. It's just. It's coming. Arwin, okay, stop it. Okay, alright. I think I'm good, man. I'm good with this. I'm
the
sure a
locking
lot of
system.
people have not seen a snake penis before.
This isn't the snake.
Oh, that's not
It's
the
all
penis.
like where they vlog and stuff.
But
Okay, for
where's
the video, you can do it. lah.
But where? I want to see the penis. Where's the penis?
You need to probe it. You have to put it
It looks like it hurts them, but it doesn't. See? There's
Oh
one.
my God, yo, that
So they
is
have two
good.
the other side. See, but the snake doesn't react on. It doesn't. If you know what you're doing, it doesn't hurt them.
Yo, that's crazy.
They have two penis now. I'm not
Two
gonna
penis,
pop
huh?
one.
Are you happy now?
I'm damn happy, man. Finally, I
But
get to
you
see
have
a
to-
snake
you
penis.
have to
It's
be
been my
really
dream
good
for a
at
very
it.
long time. Yo, there's two penis. There's two penis.
But you see, they don't react at all, so it doesn't hurt them.
If it hurts,
if it
how's
hurts,
it gonna-
they'll definitely flinch.
Flinch.
And then probing as well.
Yeah, but you need to be good at it. If you don't know what you're doing, then you're gonna hurt it. Then you're gonna
Yo, what
break.
are you doing in your free time, lah?
Not looking at penises.
Ooh, so how does it feel? It looks dry.
This one like got
baby
psoriasis in it. But how come this thing got no scale? That it came off, is it? Is it like a disease? Oh, it's
Scared,
They are born this way.
bro. Oh, wait.
bro, yeah,
Wait, why is he wiggling?
Python and snake.
Uh-huh.
Python moves slower.
Python moves slower.
Snakes they run fast.
Oh, it feels so different.
Oh, wow.
They only really wiggle until they get a grip. Once they get a grip, they can find it.
The feeling is very
It's completely different, man.
Oh, it really feels like
An old person's skin.
like an old person.
I can't see a spider
The two
from it.
fingers, you see the two things? It's one of the legs. That's
That's
yeah.
the face.
That's how. No, it's not the face. It's the opposite end of the face.
Yeah.
Oh, the butt lah, basically.
Yeah, it's where they spin the webs. It's where the webs come out of.
Oh, okay,
Comes up
okay,
from
okay,
the
okay, okay. I see, I see. Yo, this is beautiful.
It's not actually blue. It's just the.
Oh, it's not blue, huh? Oh shit. Okay. Oh.
No, you can't fly. I wouldn't show it where it would fly. Like a like
Look at it, so a threesome going on already.
they don't get more.
idiot.
Her name is what?
Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata. Oh, it's damn
He
soft.
likes like ear scratches like
Ear
dogs
scratches.
and cats.
How do I
He just
want-
put like a big baby like that.
Okay, baby.
Similar to.
Hey, got making sound.
Yeah. It's okay. It's their sound lah.
Oh, yo.
Mic catch.
Oh, yo.
If it nibbles, you just let her nibble.
Okay.
No worry. She doesn't bite.
Hello. Hello.
Usually meerkats are more aggressive.
Uh-huh.
It's very, very tame. But we put a lot of time and
Okay,
effort.
okay, calm down.
Not the mic. The mic is more expensive than mic. Wet, dry, doesn't matter.
Okay. It's getting Okay, alrighty. So I carry it like that lah.
Yeah, you can carry like this, you can carry this bugger like this also can.
Okay.
Yeah, like a
So
baby.
cute.
The nails is just sharp a bit lah. Okay?
Oh my god.
Don't
Oh,
worry, it won't bite.
oh, it's a heavy
It's a
one.
male,
Oh, it stings though.
but it won't stick, don't worry. All it does is eat and sleep.
Eat and sleep.
Yeah.
No wonder it's so fat lah.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta exercise, man. Come on, man. Look at the legs, like human legs, right? You know?
Okay?
What the heck?
So we've seen the entire zoo right now. So let's meet the owner of this place. Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Talk Show, and this is our first guest, Arawin Raj, who, by the way, he owns this entire place. He's the mastermind behind all of this. But we're gonna ask him a bunch of questions, get to know the man himself. So let's just start from the beginning. Like, how did you get involved in? Are you like an animal person? Is this something you've been wanting to do, or you found an opportunity and you know what, this is a great opportunity. Let's get into it.
Okay, so I've always been very into animals since I was young. Like I've been keeping fish since I was a kid. But I've always been very into animals. So like I go around adopting every single stray dog in the entire taman. So like I can go out with my bicycle, the whole pack is just following me everywhere because I take care of all of them and everything. So as I grew up, then I went into college. I had some pets here and there, but my
But
pets
these are all like regular pets, like I'm guessing.
yeah, all regular pets, just fish.
Hamsters.
It's mostly fish. So and then I grew up. I went to college after SPM when I was 17. So when I was staying in my hostel, I had to keep something. I just feel restless without any pets or anything. So I can only sneak in like a small aquarium.
Okay.
So this is like day one in college. Like day one.
Are you allowed to keep pet fish in the college? It's a college dorm, is it?
Yeah, it's a college dorm. They don't let you keep pets. But you see, most of the time, they don't really care about fish tank. Like a small fish tank, they don't care. Because it doesn't make sound, nothing. So it's like day one, check into the dorm, put my bag, and I took a taxi, went to a nearby pet shop to buy a fish tank.
Okay.
That-
Day one.
Yeah, that's how restless I feel without any pets. Or I feel very bored and anything. I need to have some kind of pet because I've always been used to it since I was young. So, and then about a couple of weeks later, I still didn't set up the fish tank. I had the fish tank, but I didn't have any fish to drink because we had cycled the water and everything. So then I found out PLC was selling Hermit Haka.
What is
Hermit
PLC again?
Pet Lover Center.
Okay. Oh,
So-
this is the Mid Valley, that one, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This was the one in Mais.
Okay.
So they were selling Hermit chefs there like about $15. So I found it very cool. That was my first exotic pet.
Okay.
So I got a couple of hermit crabs, and then I did some research. Of course, the store, they didn't know what they were doing also lah. They couldn't really advise me much about it. So then I researched, I need like special this cocoa fiber material to keep them healthy. Okay. And then like I need a few stuff. Back then you can't really YouTube everything. This was like about 15, 16 years ago. So I went out and looked for the stuff for the hermit crab lah. So while hunting for it, I found this one shop that was selling all this stuff. It was like a very small shop, no longer there already lah. So when I went in, I saw they had a snake. So they had a snake, like an albino ball python.
Okay.
So I saw the snake and I went like, oh, I can have snakes as pets. But of course, it was very expensive. I think it was like 5,000-6,000 ringgit back there. So and then I did a lot of research on it. And then you have to go on forums. That's how you buy. It's like a whole, it's not really illegal. But to buy an exotic pet, you have to go through like forums and
But the
people
snake
online.
said you saw it in a pet store.
Yeah,
So you can straight buy from...
that was 6,000 bucks.
Oh, so you wanted a cheaper...
There's only one. Yeah, so
Okay.
then I started researching about keeping snakes. Then I discovered that they actually cost a few $100 or so, the cheaper one. So finally, long story short, I found a guy and I had to wait like a month for the snake to come to me. And that was my first pet snake. So you see, why snake? Because I could still sneak into the door. So then I moved into another private residence nearby after a few months. Then I started keeping a lot of snakes, leopard geckos.
But this is all done like secretly, lah, under the radar.
Yeah, but once I moved to the private residence, it was okay already because it was all non-venomous snakes. You didn't need any license for these snakes. See, not all exotic pets need license. There's some that you need license, some you do, some you don't need. So these were the ones that you don't require a license to keep. So I had some pets and then I thought of breeding them because that's the next step.
But at this point, do you have any knowledge on how to do, or you were just...
I
on
read
the
about it
go?
every day. I read about it like 6-7 hours on forums because you can't really watch a video and learn something. So you have to go on forums. You have to be. That's why I think our generation were nicer because we had to ask a lot of this. We had to ask them. So we need to be nicer to people so they would help us. And you're going to ask some stranger for some advice that he doesn't know yet. So you have to ask around. We have to learn a lot. And then I wanted to breed leopard geckos because they were the easiest. But I failed miserably at it. So I spent all my savings, the little bit of savings I had. I failed miserably at it.
But at this point, your parents knew that
They knew I was having some pets and all, but they didn't really pay attention much to it because I was living in KL, they were in Johor. I'm from Puan.
Because Indians, they have this thing where like snakes is you cannot keep it in the...
Yeah, but I did during this time I was doing diploma in mechanical engineering and my pointers were pretty high. So I used to always get scholarships and stuff. So as long as I kept the pointers high,
As long as the pointers are high, the Indian tradition...
it's okay, never mind.
Makes sense.
No problem. The snake didn't affect his studies, right? So never mind. Must be good.
Must be good. So now you got a bunch of snakes. Okay, go on.
Okay, so I wanted to breed them. I wanted to breed the leopard geckos actually because the snakes were slightly more expensive. I invested very heavily into leopard geckos at that time. So I took out all my childhood savings, basically all my ang pao money, everything for the first 18 years of my life was like about 7,000 bucks. And I went and bought leopard geckos.
And for you, what was running through your mind? Like, is this, you're doing it because you want this next, or is it like from your business point of, like...
I was just very fascinated. I just really wanted to breed them. But I also knew that I could probably make the money back, so I could just roll it at the end.
Okay.
It was just a hobby. It was still a hobby. Because I wasn't that experienced. So all the leopard geckos I got were like sick and dying. Basically, I kind of got split over by that first supplier. Eventually, I saved enough money again. Of course, I had small side businesses and everything. So I used to sell tarantulas. So I started selling tarantulas, small ones. So I buy in bulk. So I buy about 30-40 pieces. Then I sell in singles. So I make a bit of money. The margin is good because it's like 50 ringgit stuff. You earn 20 bucks, 25 bucks.
And at that point, I'm guessing there's no social media marketing and also...
There's not that much, yes.
So it's word of mouth, like you tell your friends.
There was bench forums and stuff lah. And Facebook just started that time, just started to pick up. So I was one of the first to make use of Facebook to sell famous. So I made a bit of money, I saved enough money. So I had the max 8,000 to 9,000 already.
Just selling tarantulas?
Yeah, for about 8 months. Tarantulas and working and all that lah.
Okay.
So then I went like, I'm going to do it again. So the second time I did, I went big. So I went into ball python. Ball pythons are way more expensive. They are the like 3,000-4,000 ringgit per animal. So I got a very good deal from this friend who was splitting. He was splitting. So he wanted to sell all at 10K or none. So I had like about 5 snakes or 4 pints. So I went ahead and said like, okay, I'll take it on. So I took out all my money again, every single cent.
Crazy, man. Okay.
I drove to Johor, I bought the snakes and I come back.
And how many snakes at that point?
There were like at that time I already had about 3 or 4. So with this I had about 10 snakes in total. And I haven't bred snakes. And breeding ball python is not very difficult, but it's very time consuming. It takes few years for them to be ready to breed. Came back. And from that point, I just kept at it. I kept learning and learning and learning. Then I started breeding them. So I got a little bit good at it. So the following year, there were 2 big guys who were doing ball fighters at that time. They were quite famous and quite okay, but quite doing well. So one of them actually wanted to partner up with me for me to sell his snakes. Because I was very good at marketing.
Sell his snakes.
His snakes that he already bred. Because he couldn't sell the snakes. And I could sell snakes.
And he had a bunch of snakes.
He had a bunch of.
Okay.
So we kind of got together. So I started selling some of the snakes and all. But then he said he just wants to quit. So and then I made another crazy decision. So at this time I had like 2,000 ringgit in my account. Okay. And these are CITES animals. So these ones you need.
Sorry, what animal?
CITES animals.
Well,
So they're protected species.
protected species of
So you need a license to keep, sell or anything. So at this point I had like 2,000 ringgit. I had the confidence of God level of confidence.
Because you made your 8,000 before the
Yeah, only 8,000 row. So here's the thing what I did. So this guy wants to quit. He wants to get out of business. This was like about 1-2 months only after we were working together. He just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I offered him a big sum of money, like quite ridiculous, for the age and for how much money I had.
And what's the sum, if you don't mind sharing?
It was quite high lah.
It's quite high.
It was like quite high, like 6-digit high. Yeah.
Good shit, okay.
So and then everybody thought I was stupid or crazy or both. Because I was confident enough that I could sell some of his snakes to cover. Because the value of the snake that I was getting was quite high. But the snakes were not doing very well. Basically the snakes were not sick, but they were starving for like 8 months, 9 months. So nobody was buying the snakes.
So I think you're eagerly.
Nah, it's okay, just climb here.
Yeah, what's up guys? Hope you guys are enjoying the first episode of the Talk Show. This is a short commercial break to bring our sponsors up. Our sponsor for this episode is Muru King, which is also my brand. If you guys are interested in trying the best prawn murukus in the world, this is by the way halal as well. You guys can check out our Shopee store, link in the description box below. Alright, okay, sambung. Okay, the one?
Yeah. So and then I made the deal with him. So in credit term, I think I asked for 6 months term, which was still crazy. So I bought the snakes, I fed all of them. I did get lucky here and there because of deals I made, and there were rat farms that were closing down, so I could get cheap feeders. I did get lucky here and there, but also very resourceful. So I did it, I paid. Eventually I finished paying him. I brought all the snakes back to this shop in Kajang that I opened up. So it's like a third floor.
Sorry, how old were you at this point?
This one I was like 18, 19.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, so I rested up.
This all happened in such a
Very short
period of time, huh? Okay.
very short time. I have very less patience when I can do something about it, but when I have to wait, I can wait. Like snakes take 6 months to lay egg. I just sit quietly, just watch. So I rented a shop for $700. I moved out of my room that I was staying, so I stayed in the shop. So because I cannot pay for rent for 2 sides, so and then I opened up. I had one room that I could install aircon. I put the snakes in the room and I slept outside.
God damn, okay. Alright.
Yeah, so from there, the journey just got crazier. I finished my diploma, I finished my degree, and then I opened up a retail pet shop in Subang Jaya. And then we had 2 shops at one point, Subang and Kota Damansara. But we don't really make money on most things, it's just the snakes that we make money on. But that's what,
Snakes are the ones people actually.
yeah, that's what we are specialized in, always have been. That's the one we breed, we export, we sell. We are one of the best at it in entire Southeast Asia. So then I kept doing it, and now we actually moved into our final, hopefully for now, the current HQ, Sungai Wing. So we put in all our animals, we closed down all the other shops. So we currently run there, and all you can see is just a branch of that business. So
Going back to the whole the licensing part, right? How do you know which one need license and how does that work? in Malaysia especially.
Okay, this one you need to do a bit of research and find out which animals require license, which don't. So that's your responsibility. It's like you drive, right? And then you ride a bike. How do you know riding a bike needs a separate license? It's your responsibility to find out. The same way you have to find out which animals require license, which doesn't. And then when you buy, you have to buy from a licensed source. Only then you can bring that document to Wildlife Department Malaysia, like apply a license. You can't just have an animal and just go like, oh, I want a license for this. It's not like that. Doesn't work like that. You need to have the proper source and documentation from the source for you to get the license and everything.
So, for example, right, so you let's say you buy a licensed pet and you breed the pet. And then the babies, how does that?
So let's say you have it as a pet. So it's pet and business is two different things.
Okay.
Can I say you have it as a pet? Say you have a pair of iguanas and you keep them together and they happen to lay eggs and have babies. You can document the entire process and you can go to Wildlife Department and ask, they will issue you a license for you to keep the babies.
That is
But you
that's
can't
the
sell.
pet. Also, keeping and selling two
Two different things, two different licenses.
Okay.
So when you want to sell, you need to have a pet shop license. It's a lot more complicated. Okay. And then if you want to breed protected animals to sell, you need a commercial breeding license. That's a separate case. So then if you want to do events with animals like this, you need a different license again.
And licenses for animals, does it cost much?
The licenses are cheap. Like to just keep one as a pet is usually about 5 to 10 ringgit, depending on the animal.
That's for keeping.
Yeah. For selling, it's a yearly fee, like majlis fees like that. It's not so bad. It's just the paperwork and procedure is quite
So-
quite a thing. You have to really
And these departments, how's the you have to bring the animal to the department and then they will say, oh, this is this amount you have to pay.
mostly because you don't have to bring the animal, you just have to bring the documents. Because when you buy from a proper source,
They would really.
it'll give you the documents, the papers, the tagging number and everything. So that Wildlife Department will issue the license with it. It's actually quite straightforward once you get it from a proper source because they'll tell you what to do, just follow it, you get the license.
And what if it's from like an overseas? You get it from overseas. It's a
It's a lot more complicated. Same thing like getting a dog, you have to get an import permit, export permit from there. So it's just the extra procedures rather than just the veterinary department or the markets. You need from Wildlife Department also, if it's under wildlife. Not all wildlife, you need a permit or a license to keep. Like snakes, the corn snakes you don't need. So the snakes, the animals that are not, the wildlife that are not protected by the law, you don't have to go through period of time. It doesn't fall under the Wildlife Department. Even though for you like snakes are still wildlife. But the snakes that are not under the CITES, Jadwal CITES, you don't have to go through Perdeka.
okay. So now at this point of time, this moment, how many snakes you actually have? Like that
has-
you are taking care of.
About 1,000.
Okay, now, and I'm guessing obviously you have like a huge team to help you with. But say for example, if a snake falls sick and all, how does that work? Is there like a special vet that you go to, or is it something you medicate them, or how does that work?
The thing is, back when I started, there are no specialized vets. Nowadays, there are vets who are willing to work with exotic animals. They are not really specialized in it or what. Mostly, it's just they're willing to work with exotic pets. Last time, they were not even willing to. So I had to learn how to treat almost every single medical condition there. So I've been doing this for so long that I'm very experienced that we usually get the medication, we usually treat ourselves. I know it doesn't sound professional because, doctors don't let you treat yourself. You jangan pandai-pandai, you're not a doctor and all, but it's experience. I've dealt with thousands of snakes for 15 years.
And plus, it's not like you have much choice to go to, so right?
Yes. But nowadays, there are a few vets that actually deal with exotic pets. So the customers that our customers are, it's easier for them. So they can just bring it to the vet. But for most animals that customers buy from us, we usually deal with it first. We check, we'll have a look what is wrong with it. If it's just as basic as, the temperature is not right, or most of the time it's just that the husbandry is not okay, the temperature is not okay. So they just have to adjust that and the animal heals by itself. Very rare occasion there's actually something wrong with it and needs medication, that will just recommend to whichever vet that is.
Because I'm guessing like these snakes, so they don't usually fall. It's not like your dogs and cats and all. Right?
They're very, very hardy animals. They're one of the easiest catch to keep.
In your experience, right, you say you have 1,000 snakes. Is there any incident that has happened where it has brought you to the hospital?
No,
Not at all. So not even one like snake attacks
no. I think the worst bite I got was from a rat.
from a rat,
Right.
which is you're feeding the
It wasn't even, that one wasn't even a feeder rat. That was actually, people do keep rats as pets too.
this crazy people.
They are-
Like what's wrong?
No, rats are very smart. They're way better pets than hamsters. Yeah, so it was like a fat batch of hamster racks that the customer gave us.
These are like your big that subang as a
Yeah, but there's different color, lah.
different colors, yeah, okay.
But the same family lah.
Uh-huh.
It's the uncle lah,
The
the
uncle.
nephew, niece or the.
So this rat bit you lah, basically.
Yeah, it was quite bad. That was like the worst part I think I've gotten. A lot of things you see here are actually not for sale. They're my pets.
They are personal pets, right?
Yeah, so I just displayed them here today. I even have more. I have like Aldabra tortoises, like really big one.
So how come that one is not here?
Because we can't bring tortoise for exhibitions like this. They don't allow it in the law yet. We're trying to discuss with them maybe in future camp.
It's particularly the tortoise, huh?
Particularly the tortoise.
I would have assumed what would the tortoise have?
Actually, the reasoning behind that is not very clear. So that's why we are trying to discuss with them. So they will let us bring them the next.
So like with the whole snake also, right? You say it takes 6 months for it to lay eggs.
From the time they start breeding.
So in terms of like from the business point of view, I think I'm very intrigued with that. You get a snake. Let's say you buy it for 500 ringgit. 500 ringgit snake. How long do you have to wait in order for you to be able to sell and to see a profit out of
Usually about 3.5 years.
3.5 years?
So you have to grow the snake. I don't like buying ready adults and big snakes because I want to have a long record of the animal that I'm breeding. I don't just buy like, oh, you have 10 adult snakes, I'll just buy it so I can breed it quick. I don't do that. I buy very high quality babies. I grow them and then I breed them. I have to wait for them to breed, lay eggs, and the eggs has to hatch. The babies has to be stable enough, then I can sell. Usually average about 3.5 years for the first times. Now after that, they lay every 1.5 year once.
Okay, get it. And with this 3.5, basically you're investing this, right? How much can you make from, let's say, for 500 ringgit, like 3 years later?
Actually, it varies a lot. It varies.
Varies depending on the breed.
Because you see, we don't just breed the same things up. The goal for me, why I breed animals, is not because I want to make back the money, because I want to make nicer animals. So you see, out of two basic animals, we can make something that is even nicer. So that will go for a higher price.
I understand.
Yeah, and not every pair has the same chances. Like, okay, a snake can cost anywhere between 200 or even 30,000.
Yeesh.
Most expensive snakes we have sold was 45,000 ringgit. One snake. One.
45,000 ringgit, huh? Why? Because is it like a...
And that is 45,000 ringgit. And there are snakes, even now in US, there are certain combination. I'm just talking about ball pythons, this one species. Okay? So there are ball pythons in US that are like triple recessive that actually cost 100k USD now.
What you said is not triple recessive.
It's the genetics.
Or
It's like one recessive gene, like the blue eyes, the human eye, the recessive gene. So that you can stack up the genes. So when you stack up enough and they're rare enough, they're difficult enough to make, there's some that even going for 100k USD now, which is about 500,000 ringgit. One snake.
one snake,
So Malaysian market is fairly small, actually very tiny compared to.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of Malaysians are into buying seeding.
Nowadays it's not so bad. Back when, like I told you, I offered the guy for me to buy a waste collection, and then I bred. So at that point of time, they were selling about 30 snakes per year.
30 snakes per year.
On average, they bring in about 30 to 40 snakes per batch. They'll sell them the next year. They'll bring in per batch. They can only bring in that much. You can't really sell in large volumes. So when I brought bred, I hatched out about 280 babies the first season. So everybody thought I was gonna die. Like everybody in the industry thought I was gonna die because there's no way I can sell them. So I definitely can't afford to feed them for long term. So it's just gonna go downhill. But I actually managed to sell everything on the first year itself.
On the first year itself.
Yeah, and then because I had to educate people about it. It's like you have to sell something that people don't know that they can buy, and most people are afraid of, they don't understand it. So it's one of the hardest thing to sell at that point.
Yeah.
But okay, eventually, nowadays it's very different. Nowadays you can see even here, parents come here, they want to hold snakes, they want their kids to take picture with snakes, they're okay. This is 15 years from where I started. where I started was a lot nicer.
A lot different.
Nowadays, you can open up a pet shop. You will somewhat have some customers there and all. People are a lot more accepting because they have been exposed to it a lot more. Social media, YouTube videos, and everything. Actually, the thing about snakes is I really like it because very low maintenance.
Oh, it's low maintenance, is it?
Very low maintenance.
In what sense? So, for example, someone who has snakes, how much do a month do they need to take care of the snake?
Maybe about 30 ringgit.
30 ring. It's basically just
The
for
snake
the
can
food.
cost you 40,000, but it's just the food is only say. And you just have to clean them once a week, feed them 1 to 2 weeks once. It's very low maintenance, and you can have a lot of them in a very small space. Because
But like, also I have another question, right? Did they understand you?
no,
That you cannot, it's
they
not
get
like
used to handling, but they don't actually recognize you. And
they don't record. So anyone can take, they don't know who's the owner or they don't have that kind
they
of.
just get used to handling. And most of these animals that we deal with have been captive bred like 5 to 10, even 15 generations. So they don't actually have much of the wild instinct they have. So they're pretty docile. Look at this iguana here. It's just been chilling and walking around. And he's healthy. It's not like, huh?
Or cannot even down at it.
It's not like he's sick or anything. It's just that he's just chill. He's just used to it.
Tail,
He's quite fat. He's very healthy.
Snakes, what's the lifespan for snakes? Feel?
On average, most snakes 15 to 20 years. Ball pythons do live much longer.
So what's next for you? Is there like a different animal that you're gonna get yourself into, or
We do add other animals, but then again, there comes a point where like I need to figure out how to house them because as you can see, my pets have been getting bigger.
yeah, especially your alpaca. Where do you store your alpacas?
Yeah, so that's why we always have
Like I genuinely want to know, like, where do you store your?
you come to my shop next week and find out where I'm
It will be there. So all the animals that we're seeing here is in your store.
It's in my shop.
Oh, so it's a huge store.
Some it's 4 floors actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 floors. So that's the second thing. I need to find a space to keep more animals, and I need to figure out what direction I'm heading towards. Whether we're looking into opening zoos or road shows and things like this. There's always something in the works. And also, this is not my only business. I also do other things. So yeah,
Such as, do you mind sharing?
I actually invest in the properties.
Properties.
I have like a small construction company where we do renovations our own houses and all, and some projects here and there. So then I rent out the properties. That's one thing. Then you also have a florist shop.
The florist shop.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have florist shop.
That's a very random business to
The
get.
florist shop actually is run by Nama.
Okay.
Yeah, so my mom does it, and she's like a professional florist. And so we do all the bouquets, the everything, all that. So, but I have to help her manage that also. Yeah, and then we have the pet shop, and then now we are doing events. So it's quite a number of
A
things.
lot of things you're doing lay your plate. But this event, this is your first time doing an event at this scale. lah.
Yes, I think this is the first time anyone has ever done it in Malaysia at this scale. As in this size in this kind of mall. The rental is not cheap. It's quite
How much my rental for a place like this?
usually the rental roughly in February like this per day is 10 to 15,000.
10 to 15. This whole space is.
This one hall. So it depends on which mall and everything. So that's per day, and they need at least 15 days.
So minimum is 15 days.
Because we have to exhibit it for 10 days, we need 5 days to set up. So it's not like one weekend we just rent 3 days, it doesn't cost that much. But because the setup takes so long, it's not worth it for us.
Do any show. And to transport the animals, I'm guessing it's a. But how's the. So
Stay long enough today because today is our last day of
you're
sick.
gonna unpack everything. But 15 days so far, how's the turn out?
Okay, the response is really good. But this is the first time we're doing it. So what we want to do is first proof of concept that this can be done. Second, we want to see people's response to it. Like, are they happy? Are they like, do they genuinely feel like, oh, this is worth coming here with my family? Or do they just feel like, it's just boring? So, and also the third thing is to see the financial feasibility of the whole thing. So we knew we were going to make a loss, and we did make quite a big loss on this event, but the response has been big. So like 99% of people walking here, they're happy.
So what
genuinely
the goal of this whole thing is to, like, there's like a market testing kind of thing.
Yes,
It's a market test and to see, okay, get it.
So the next time it'll be cheaper for us to do it because we don't have to build so many things. So every single thing you see here is customized. It's live plants, the glass stands, everything, the wood structures, the furnitures, everything, the whole hall it's a blank empty hall that we filled up. So the next time it's also much cheaper for us to do. And the problem is we wanted to keep the ticket price very low.
Which is 18 ringgit for adult.
If adults or nans they get for
Very
kids.
for kids.
So you see most similar places, even petting zoos would charge you higher. There's a few in Klang Valley that you can check. Usually they charge about 39, 40 ringgit. If it's in a mall and the setup is as such. Don't talk about those downtown, uptown kind of small setups. Because of course, everything is depending on the cost. So we wanted to keep the price low so that more people could come.
Understand?
So we want the traffic flow, which has been good. In 10 days, the response is good. People liked it. There's enough people who came in and visited and everything. But definitely we cannot cover the cost. It's nowhere near. So we somehow make a couple of 100,000 loss in it.
So, but is it that? Why do you think there's a loss there? Because of the ticket pricing, is it?
First of all, you see, it's Chinese New Year holiday now. It's just not that many people around at KL. Second, it's very expensive when you do it the first time. So the cost. Third is also there's a lot of wastage because we did it the first time. So we don't know certain things. We figure out, and figuring out things cost money.
Such as?
Okay, sometimes the structures, we have wood structures and everything we do, and then it doesn't work. So we have to scrap it, start again. Even the setup, like you put in the stones, and the stones don't seem to work. We have to move the stones, we have to redo this, redo that. So that's where a lot of time, because time is labor cost. So that's why we get stuck here and there. But overall, we are very happy with the response, very happy how it turned out. Fairly smooth, not much of an issue. And you can see that people get accepted. Like I've been seeing from just now that people are happy, they come here, they're interacting with animals and all.
Only because also the animals that you have are all it's rare animals. You don't see these animals often here.
Because you see, even in exotic animals, there are some animals that are better than others. You can see a green iguana in most places.
Correct.
But you can't see albino iguana in places. So we try to go really specialized animals.
And your animals, right? Which is the? I'm pretty sure it's from different countries, right? Which is the furthest country the animals
We try to keep most of our animals from Africa.
from Africa?
Yeah, because we are hardy. The weather is similar. Temperature is similar.
Next time, hopefully there'll be like tigers and. Are you
Maybe
looking into
future.
in the future?
But most likely we will
Elephants.
never ever do it in mobile petting zoo. Hopefully we'll.
So your own space, like basically, elephants, horses,
So then one day,
ponies.
for me to have a zoo is not so that I could make money out of it. I could have a zoo, break even. I'm very happy
You was like
because I want to keep the animals.
you are basically like the Tiger King Malaysia version.
Not really lah. No, nowhere close lah. If the law allows, then I will deal lah.
Like the big cats, all susah hard to get.
So far you cannot. As private collectors, you cannot.
Private collectors cannot there. You have to be like what the proper zoo in order for you.
Yes, you need a proper zoo for you to keep big animals.
Is there anything else you want to share before we wrap this up?
I think that's about it. Did you enjoy the whole?
To me, I feel like it's such a great. For me,
Finally, I made you whole as me.
actually this is my first time.
Yeah,
whole.
I've tried it a few times, man. Yeah, even the last Halloween also. Yeah,
You brought Canada's place. Like to me, for me, I always love looking at animals. I love dogs. Dogs is my number one animal. But I always love looking at all this like your hedgehogs and all. And to be able to like petting zoos, the amount of times I've went to other petting, because I just love animals, right? And the fact that everything is here, I think it's a great thing. It's just I wish it's more like a permanent thing. Like I hopefully open up your zoo and people can come and see these rare animals.
because we don't just put them in the glass tank. You can just come and see and read what it is.
I think so if because there's a whole petting experience,
Yeah.
it's completely different when you do that. Then.
Because we also have a lot of staffs. If you see, we have quite a number of staffs. All of them, they educate for
They know their animals.
They-
Very good. Like I honestly think it's a very well done event.
So our goal is to keep doing it until at least we can do it in a consistent basis.
Consistent basis.
Yeah, and eventually, hopefully, we'll open up a permanent place.
But right now you say you have a shop, right? If people want to come and visit your shop to buy stuff,
Yeah.
Where?
They can just
How do they?
they can just waste is exotics by ARP.
Exotics by LP.
So it's my way, TJ. or they could just visit our website exoticpetsmalaysia.com.
Very short call.
Yeah.
Alright.
So, but the best is they drop by the shop
Drop by.
because I don't really like doing this thing online because it's animals, it's pets. So you want to experience looking at them and all. So they drop by to the shop. Our boys will always explain. They can hold the animal. They will understand a lot more about it before they get it. Because the last thing I want is someone impulsively getting a pet. They don't know what they're getting.
That's true. And because these are also rare pets, it's a different. Like for me, I think what I got out of today is I never used to like birds. Like birds is I feel like it's one of the most boring pets. But the birds that you guys have is damn cute, man.
They're very interactive. So,
Maybe one day I get some birds from I don't know.
but they are quite a fair bit of work because birds. See, the more interactive a pet is, the more interaction it needs.
Correct.
See, the flow is going to entertain you, but you have to entertain the flows.
Yeah.
Like dogs.
That's true. That's
Yeah, so it's a two-way street.
two-way street. That's
So boring pets, easy to keep. Entertaining pets, a lot more
a
work.
lot more work to have.
But a lot more rewarding also.
Like skunks and all, do people keep skunks as pets?
You see,
They do, is it?
they're actually quite nice pets.
Okay.
Skunks, see, raccoons are also okay, but raccoons are a little bit more destructive. I don't really like keeping raccoons. They're a bit more destructive and they're a bit more temperamental, but skunks are very cute.
It's damn cute, man. Damn cute, man. Alright, I think that's our first episode of what's the name of the show again? The Talk Show.
The talk show where they talk.
The Talk Cock, yeah. But maybe we'll change name, I don't know. But for now, this is the first episode of the Talk Show. Yeah, once again, Arawin Raj, who he's the brains behind all of this. Alright, that's it. How do we end this? Is there a cool way to end this?